Hi everyone. I was out today and did some errands. On the way home, I traveled by a mother and her daughter that were out together. They had a little picnic in one of the parks in the town where I lived. The mother spoke up and offered me their leftover food, and I traveled with them for about 10 minutes as our paths were going the same direction until we had to go the opposite way. During this time, the mother told me how she has chronic fatigue and symptoms similar to multiple sclerosis, or the disease known as MS. I listened to her and watched as her 5-year-old daughter gave her so much joy. And I just wanted to make a short video for those who are affected by chronic fatigue and really just don't have the energy for everything we'd like to do in life. What I found for myself is that the value of what you do and the enjoyment of what you do is what matters, not how much you did in a day. What goes hand in hand with this is being willing to acknowledge and ask for the help that you need to sustain your life. It becomes a scenario of picking your battles. What is the most important that you can do and that you will enjoy the most? And what tasks are you able to relegate to others? Having a chronic fatigue type syndrome doesn't have to be, a quality of life killer. There are still ways to enjoy life, even if the time that you have to enjoy life is only for a few hours each day. I want to point out to you that some people who suffer with chronic fatigue don't necessarily look sick. So some people aren't going to believe you that you're ill. And that's okay. You don't have to convince anyone. Your true friends will take you at face value and support you, but also challenge you if they think that you can do more. And it's really important to be able to have a close hand-knit group of friends. It doesn't have to be 20 or 30 people. It may only be 2 or 3 people that know you really well and can help be a shoulder to lean on or be a sounding board for you to help you sort through life's issues. What becomes important when you're facing a chronic long-term illness is doing the most that you can for yourself and then being willing to ask for the help for what you can't do. I've seen so many people get trapped in their minds and develop a mindset of either why me, or feeling sorry for themselves, or handicapping themselves in their mind where they could be doing more, but they're stopping themselves. If it is that you're struggling but you know you could do more, there's absolutely no shame in asking for a counselor to help you work out the issues and help build up your self-confidence. Just as an example, I took a fall recovery class because I needed to know how I would get myself off the floor if and when I did fall because of my mobility issues. Taking this training helped me feel comfortable being by myself for extended periods of time. So the training gave me the peace of mind and the confidence that I needed that I'd be able to overcome adversity. if I found myself in a situation where I was on the floor. There are other practical things you can do in the event that you're falling, like a necklace that has a button that triggers an emergency device to call a family member or the paramedics in to you. There's also having a cordless phone with you at all times, maybe keeping it in your pocket or in your wheelchair's pocket. What I wanted to encourage you to do is, if you do have one of these long-term illnesses, to think outside the box. Ultimately, you're going to enjoy the life the most if you're able to embrace the situation that you're in now. It does take time to grieve and let go of what was your life, and then be able to move on to the life that you are now in and make the best of your circumstances. I do believe in God and God's faithfulness during illness. I can't explain to you why bad things happen to good people, but I do know of God's graciousness and steadfastness during these times, and I wanted to mention it to you. I hope this has been of some help to motivate and encourage you today. Thank you for this time that you've spent with me. I sincerely appreciate it. Bye for now.